Hi, I'm Cheryl. We'll be doing card 3 in my Valentine's Day series. And this one, we're going to be using some lace on the front. So we'll need Whisper White cardstock, 5.5 by 8.5, scored and folded at 4.25, and that's our card base. We'll need a heart cut from the Whisper White cardstock, and that's approximately 2.5 by 2.5. So you'll need a piece of paper a little bit bigger than that. A piece of real red cardstock, 5.25 by 4.25. And of course we'll need some lace. I had this nice piece of the double-sided lace that I used on the original card. But not everybody has that, but I bet somewhere in your stash you've got lace that's got two edges, so we're just going to use that and make it a two-sided lace. So you'll need a die to cut your heart from. And Stampin' Up! Has the Sweet and Sassy Framelits dies, and that has all different shapes of hearts. The regular shape like this, and then the one that's like smooshed down on the bottom. And we'll need our Flourishing Framelits stamp set. I got the bundle. I listed the bundle down below because it's silly. If you're going to get the stamps, you might as well get the bundle. And also the Sealed with Love. We'll be using, we'll be using Happy Valentine's Day for the inside of the card from this. And there's a little teeny tiny flourish right here, right above, kind of diagonal down from the lips. Be able to see that there. And on the inside we're going to have this sentiment. I think it more often than I say it, but it's just, but I just want to make sure you know it. And then I love you. We'll be using those two stamps on the inside. To cover the seam in our lace, we're going to use, I haven't even decided which one we're going to use yet. We're either going to use, see these are so pretty. It's a white, like a woven ribbon, and one has silver and one has gold. I think I'll use the silver. I use gold a lot when I'm going to do something sparkly. And this is from the Celebration. These are free. If you place a $50 order, you can get these for free. So we'll leave out the silver. You'll need a sharp pair of scissors. We'll be using our Memento Tuxedo Black ink and real red. Not fake red, we're going to use real red ink. And there's Snail Adhesive and also our Tombow glue. Oh, and Stampin' Dimensionals. Can't forget them. We need our Stampin' Dimensionals. So let me get my glasses on here so I can actually see what I'm doing. And we'll start with the lace. We have our two pieces of lace here. Oh, and the lace you'll need, if you've got a double-sided lace like I used on here, you'll need a 6.5-inch piece approximately. And if it's double-sided, then you'll want to double that. At least 13 inches depending on the pattern on your lace, because you'll want to match it up when you put it on your card. Let me get the real red cardstock in here. And I'm going to just take this Snail Adhesive and let me put my piece of lace here. I'm going to just use that as a guide as to where I'm going to put my snail. And right down here. And we'll just stick our lace on there. Let's see. There. I like it there better. See, I have two of the flowers on here. Alright. And then right over the top of that lace, we're going to do another runner of snail. We're going to take our other piece of lace, and let's see if we can line these up. There we go. So this is why you need extra if you're doing it this way. And we'll just stick that piece down like that. And let's get our ribbon out here. Now, when you get a thing of ribbon from Stampin' Up, they have this little sticker thing on here and some plastic. If you can save that, it's a good way to keep your stuff stored. Well, that's not going to happen on this one. So that little sticker thing is really, really sticky. Oh, wait a minute. Here we go. There we go. So I'm going to save that. And then when I'm done using my ribbon, I can put that back around and stick it in place. I've done a lot of different stuff. I've taped ribbon and lace on the ends, and I've just pins. And this is the best way to keep your ribbon from unspooling. So I'm going to take my Tombow glue, and right where that lace overlaps, I'm just going to run a little zigzag, not too heavy, of Tombow glue. And we're going to cut off a piece of our ribbon here, and we'll need about 6.5 inches or so of that. And we'll lay that right down the middle. There we go. Stick that down. We're going to set this aside just for a moment and let that Tombow glue really dry on there. Matter of fact, I think I'm going to put a block on top of that just to make sure that it's stuck down good. So off to the side that goes. Now we'll take our heart. We'll get our heart in here, and we'll stamp our Happy Valentine's Day on there. Get that inked up real well. And I'm going to get that good and centered. And straight down. Hold it in place for a few minutes or a few seconds, and straight up, and it's a nice impression. We can get rid of our Memento ink for the moment, and we'll get our little flourish here. Just to add a little extra on our heart. Put one right there. Now, if you're a glittery kind of person, you could add sequins or rhinestones or whatever. That would be nice on here too. I'm just not a real glittery person. I have glitter on my ribbon. That's enough for me. And stamp that there. Okay, now our heart's ready. Now on the inside, we're going to do that beautiful saying. I think it more often than I say it. Let's put that aside. We'll clean that later. Okay, now here's that one. I think it, and then I love you. And I'm going to line those up as best I can on my block. There's that one, and that looks pretty good there for I love. Maybe a little down. There we go. And hopefully that's good. I did so good on the first card. And we'll open our card up, and it's going to be oriented this way. So we'll make sure that we have our card facing the correct way. And we'll ink those up. Okay. And we want kind of towards the top and centered side to side, and there we go. I think it more often than I say it. That's from the Flourishing Phrases set. Okay, now let's bring our cardstock back here with the lace, and we're going to turn this over now. And we're going to trim off some of this excess. We don't need all that lace hanging over. Do that on this side. Get rid of that scrap. And snail. Put some snail there. Put some snail there. And we're just going to fold these over. Alright, don't worry about your ribbon just yet. Fold that one over. And now we're going to put a little more snail, and that's going to hold our ribbon. There we go. Alright, now we're ready to attach this to the front of our card. And this is going to be a whole different look. I'm going to put some Tombow glue all around there. That'll doubly hold our ribbon in place. And our lace. On the card front, we want just a little bit of the white showing from the card base, top and bottom. I didn't leave any on the edge, so that'll go side to side, but a little bit showing top and bottom here. Now we'll use our Stampin' Dimensionals on our Happy Valentine's Day heart here. Need at least 3. It's a pretty big heart. Yeah, I think we need 2 more. Put 2 more on there. Give them a little poke to make it easier to peel these off. I got them all. Alright. And we're just going to overlap our lace. This is actually going to be centered side to side. A little bit more to the top, but not way up to the top. And press that down. And there we go. So there's the card we just made, and there's the original. Both are beautiful, both are easy, so there's no excuse not to make a lovely lacy card for your Valentine. So if you liked my video, make sure you press that like button down below. If you'd like to subscribe and see more of my videos, that subscribe button's down there also. If you'd like to shop with me, you can do that either through my Facebook page or my website, and that's listed below, as well as all the materials that I used here today. So, you all take care, stay safe, and happy stamping.